Welcome to the Nevis Newscast. Today is Tuesday, November 7th, 2017. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Now for the news in detail. An estimated 100 scheduled calls are expected for the 2017-2018 cruise season here on Nevis. Director of Sales and Marketing at the Nevis Tourism Authority, Devon Liburd, noted that the first call is expected tomorrow, Wednesday, November 8th.
We are expecting about 7 inaugural calls. Seabourn Odyssey, which is our first call, and the first call is on Wednesday, November 8th. And Seabourn Odyssey will call on Nevis from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. with a passenger capacity of 458 passengers.
Liburd also stated that compared to last year, the upcoming season has seen an overall increase.
We see that 2016-2017, we had scheduled calls of 58. As compared to this year, the scheduled calls so far are 100. This is equal to 42 additional calls, or a 72% increase. As we look at the capacity, the passenger capacity, 2016-2017, we had just about 9,386 possible passengers coming on cruise ships. And for this season, 2017-2018, we have a passenger capacity of a whopping 20,575 cruise passengers. This equals to 11,189 additional passengers, or 119% increase over last year.
The Director of Sales and Marketing also encouraged persons in the tourism industry to take advantage of the upcoming season.
We're looking at an exciting cruise season with these calls, and we are really excited as to what the potential holds for Nevisians, our artisans, our craft vendors, our taxi drivers, as we all seek to benefit from this cruise season.
Director of Sales and Marketing at the Nevis Tourism Authority, Devon Liburd. The Ministry of Tourism, in collaboration with the Nevis Tourism Authority, is hosting its annual Nevis Triathlon, slated for Saturday, November 11th, 2017. Chief Executive Officer of the Nevis Tourism Authority, Greg Phillip, outlined what persons can expect at this year's event.
What we're planning to do is to have Jason Bradbury. Now, you may not know who Jason Bradbury is, but believe me, he is huge in the United Kingdom. He's a former host of the Gadget Show and has a major following of people who are just interested in him and the things that he does. So he's here this year to partake of the Nevis Triathlon along with his entire family. His daughter has an ailment, and the story is really that his daughter is traveling around the world looking for healthy places, and the hook for Nevis is that she's doing her very first triathlon on the island of Nevis. This story is building and has so many followers. So just like we did last year with Ross Edgley, we're planning now to couple this year's triathlon with another important celebrity to make sure that we continue to push the idea that Nevis itself is a place that is healthy, a place worthy of a visit.
The triathlon consists of a swim, bike ride, and run. The participants have a choice of 2 distances. The short distance, which is the Nevis 37, is close to a sprint distance triathlon with a 500-meter swim, 31-kilometer bike ride, and a 5-kilometer run. The long distance, or Nevis 73, is a bit longer than an Olympic or standard distance triathlon, covering a 1,000-meter swim, a 62-kilometer bike ride, and a 10-kilometer run. The event begins at 7 a.m. Comptroller of the Inland Revenue Department IRD, Edward Gift, is encouraging consumers to be cautious, especially on discounted VAT rate DVR day. It is important that when consumers are taking advantage of discounted VAT rate DVR day, slated for Friday, December 15th, that they themselves are not taken advantage of by businesses that want to unscrupulously charge a higher VAT rate than the 5% set by the government. Mr. Gift said that the government has recognized the value-added tax VAT day to be an important fiscal policy measure and noted that, notwithstanding the amount of revenue that it is forecast to forego, we think it is an opportunity where the government would give back to its citizens. The Comptroller of Inland Revenue said it is expected that the amount of spending or activity that took place on the last VAT day may probably be around the same level or maybe even higher for 2017. He explained that the IRD encountered some severe problems on DVR Day 2016, including but not limited to businesses having the incorrect VAT rate on some of the goods and businesses charging 17% VAT after 5 p.m., when VAT day is set for 24 hours. Gift extended sincere thanks to businesses and social partners who assist with VAT day because for it to be successful, it takes tremendous effort by the Inland Revenue Department, the Traffic Department of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force, and the businesses and the private community to get it to work. Still to come, 34 teachers awarded in honor of World Teachers' Day. The details when we return.
My name is Greg Phillip. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the Nevis Tourism Authority. Nevis Mango and Food Festival has been around for 4 years, and in our view, it is one of the most unique festivals anywhere, mainly because of what it does. You see, it celebrates the mango. We have over 40 different varieties of mangoes on Nevis, plus a very, very rich and good culinary scene, and we've put those two things together. So once you dine at this Nevis Mango and Food Festival, believe me, you're dining on food that has never been created before, because every single chef that cook at this festival have one excellent challenge. The challenge is everything you cook, every course of every meal must include mangoes from Nevis.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Education is preparing to officially embark on its plan to revolutionize the teaching and learning landscape. Its highly anticipated education sector plan will be launched on Friday, November 17th, with the aim of ensuring that all stakeholders are equipped to deliver the highest quality of education to young people and adult learners. The theme of the launch will be Education for All, Embracing Change, Securing the Future. Dr. Neva Pemberton, Chief of Education Planning, explained that the education sector plan is a roadmap for action over the next 5 years, 2017 to 2021, and will guide investments in the sector and a lot of our development activities. She noted that the ministry is essentially rethinking what the education curriculum looks like to make sure we are developing learners with the kinds of competency that are needed to be successful in the 21st century locally and globally. The Chief of Education Planning further noted that the ministry is also reconsidering how students are assessed in order for them to be more competitive, not just regionally but on the global stage. Dr. Pemberton said that there are 3 major policy goals that the ministry will work towards. The goals include improving equitable access to participation in education at all levels, improving the quality and relevance of education with the specific focus of improving learning outcomes of learners, and enhancing governance and management practices to make the sector more efficient and effective in all of its operations. She explained that following the launch at the ministry level, we will be putting together an annual performance plan which really lays out the targets we want to accomplish over the next year. And then that plan is going to inform a process that has actually begun in the government, in our ministries, and also at the school level. A total of 34 teachers were awarded on Saturday evening at the Teachers' Cocktail, which took place at the Occasions Entertainment Center. We'll hear more in this report.
A number of awards were distributed to teachers both past and present at Saturday evening's event. The awards were broken down into 3 categories, which included teachers who served for a total of 20 to 24 years, 25 to 30 years, and 31 years and more. Premier and Minister of Education, the Honorable Vance Amory, presented the awards to various awardees who were in attendance. In delivering brief remarks, Premier Amory outlined the purpose of the cocktail.
So this reception is to show appreciation for the effort and the dedication and commitment of teachers of Nevis to serve the people of Nevis through the giving of yourselves to teach our children and to prepare them for their own life of service to further the development of the land of their birth. For me, this act of service is the highest level of human endeavor. The giving of yourselves to others and to help others is tantamount to the instruction which we receive from the greatest teacher of all.
The Minister of Education also gave words of encouragement to the teachers present at the event.
It is in this mold that I wish to challenge all of us as teachers of one kind or another to cast ourselves and continue so to perform our duties to satisfy the contract between ourselves and the children, our students, whom we seek to so transform by our influences that the impact of our interaction, of your interaction with them, becomes an indelible mark, an imprint on their minds for good.
The cocktail formed part of the activities for World Teachers' Day, which was celebrated on Thursday, 5th October 2017, with the theme, Teaching in Freedom, Empowering Teachers. I'm Fredisa Library reporting for the Nevis Newscast.
That brings us to the end of this edition of the Nevis Newscast. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.
Known as Uwali, land of beautiful waters by its native inhabitants, and later nicknamed Queen of the Caribbean by British settlers, Nevis has long relied on its natural prowess and resources to create livelihoods for its people. The people of Nevis have long remained connected to the gifts nature has bestowed. As an ambassador of this majestic island, it is my duty to encourage my people to nurture, preserve, and protect what makes us unique as a people and strong as a country.